The cool. I'm just powering up a little bit more. Whoa, that's a lot that I got done already. I should save the rest.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from your darkened this man is ace. Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You
have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion would be resting up for their next title defense, not out here competing in the mixed match challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
Yeah, he's one of the most energetic performers in WWE history.
Harsh impact. Check this out.
Oh, what a forearm.
Oh, he knew that was coming.
Velveteen Dream.
Dangerous situation here, guys. Downright treacherous. Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter.
Big punch finds its mark. Oh, the arm's trapped.
Oh, and a slam. Oh, again! Right hook. Russian leg sweep. She's beginning to flag a little. Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. You know, for somebody who hasn't been in the business all that long, I'd say Velveteen Dream sure does have a high opinion of himself. It's almost as if he looks down at the rest of the roster.
Over and over.
What a punch! Ronda Rousey connected with a good shot there.
Good golly, what a knee. Oh, to tear the features clean off your face.
Rousey going for it. Piper's pit.
Not sure how much more Bianca Belair can take.
I'm not used to seeing this.
Jumping clothesline! What agility! Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Ooh, what impact.
To Michael's point about Velveteen Dream's disdain for the locker room, it's no secret that the superstar he detests the most are those who first made a name for themselves on the independent scene.
On a big uppercut. Anticipated that attack perfectly. Oh, and a spear! He's not going to like this.
Oh. What a counter!
Look at that fight.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex.
What impact! Now with complete control. Exploder suplex! He's lost some of his wind now. Very competitive tag team match.
He evades the attack.
Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something. Maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
No, I can't put weight on it.
Ugh, I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live in a submission match. Later, partner.
Yeah? Okay. Shoot. A
I can't
submission
believe
match?
Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
She's not worse than Riley. He wasn't exactly in his prime when he trained us almost 15 years ago. Not to mention, Brooklyn has him flying back and forth to Calgary on these crazy cheap budget airlines. He had to ride in the pet compartment on his last connection, and I think he came down with kennel cough.
At least you got to choose him. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even if I have to get a dog vaccine, I still plan on winning the mixed match challenge.
Same here. Minus the vaccine part. Brooklyn is disease-free as far as I can tell.
Brooklyn Von Braun has graced up.
The critic of the critics.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sammy!
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial past affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative.
Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I kind of like that.
I bet you do.
Right across the face.
He's looking a little dazed, guys.
And he's got nowhere to go in that corner.
Look at this.
And down with the suplex.
Tagged in.
When it comes to Ember Moon, one thing's for certain, guys. She made an instant impact, handily beating Billie Kay in her first ever match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2.
Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
Slap! She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Comes in off the tag.
The referee really has to be on his game here in this mixed tag team match.
Give me a second, guys. I gotta put my headset on the charge real quick.
I have to agree with what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's debut. She made her presence felt on day one and never looked back, beating some pretty big names in the process.
Yeah, anytime you can say you defeated the likes of Shayna Baszler and Ruby Riott, you know you're legit.
Across the top rope, stun gun.
Elbow right to the back of the neck. Oops. He's looking banged up here, guys. Oh, again!
How could Sami Zayn just dig deeper right now and find his way out of this one? And Sami Zayn reverses it.
And again, yet another counter.
Down in a hurry.
How impressive was that reversal?
Kneeling clothesline. Simply said, this is going to be a great match.
Down with the Samoan drop.
Wait a second, it appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Boom! Right between the eyes. She's bringing the pressure on now.
That is a beautiful thing to watch.
It's not looking good for Ruby Riott here.
Shot block!
Boom, right in the butt.
Front face lock applied into the guillotine. Oh, left right to the liver.
Running bulldog.
Wow, she turned that one around.
Straight punch. Oh, again. A striking blow.
Textbook vertical suplex.
Bam. What a punch. Now it's Ruby Riott fading a bit.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Long distance drop.
Straight punch. Oh, a flurry of strikes.
Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter.
You talk about taking a high risk here. I think there are some bad intentions in mind. Oh, no! No!
Avalanche landslide. Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Oh, she is in a precarious position.
Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly. It's going to get bad. Up to the top rope.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Spanish fly. My goodness. Oh, what a chop.
Here's a cover. Could be it.
That puts this mixed tag match in the books. Here are your winners. That was a big pinfall victory right there.
I don't think she's ever looked more dominant.
Wow. Just wow. I'm speechless. What an amazing match.
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
I don't know which one to pick. I have no idea. Which one should I do? We'll do Trey.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from your darkest fears, weighing in at 265 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Johnny the Lunatic.
Listen to this crowd, guys. They're fired up for this one.
As well as they should be. This match has instant classic.
It's the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun.
It's the self-proclaimed trainer of the stars, Riley Flash.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 252 pounds, Riley Flash.
Hey, did you guys know that Riley Flash...
And from the pits of hell, the Queen.
Given the
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000. to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys are just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
He's executing on his plan perfectly.
Great effort here, but now it's a matter of making it last.
Boom, what impact. He's taking some good hits.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Inverted backbreaker. Ow. Boom, right in the button.
Oh, nasty impact.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy.
Oh, nasty impact.
A striking blow. Again!
Harsh impact.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Saw what he had in mind there.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
oh, what impact.
Oh, man, targeting the leg. Heavy-duty right hand.
Out of it in the corner.
Had it scouted.
Running Bulldog. Spear! That was vicious. Here it comes. He's got him. Uh-oh. Look it! Hoping to end it here. 1, 2. Wait, what? Wow.
That's pretty unbelievable, Cole.
1, 2.
Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy.
He's going for the pin. This could be it. 1, 2.
I question every bit of that decision, Cole. It looked to me like he had him.
Give me a second, I'm trying to fix something. What the heck? Okay, there we go. I had to fix something.
Producing a trampling. Ooh, he's fighting hard and it's paying off.
Yeah, let's hope he can keep this kind of effort going. Great reversal. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Wow, what a sequence. Oh, what a sliding clothesline. Saw that one coming.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
He's going for it all.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Looking for all the glory here. And he got a near fall out of it.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Right across the back of the neck.
Oh, what a spear. Gets the tag.
Scooped up.
And a power slam.
Tagged in. He goes for the cover. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Proving tough to catch. Great agility there. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Shoulders down. I guess he's thinking something else here. Here he goes for the win. Near fall after near fall in this matchup here.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Tagged in. Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Elbow smash. Face first off the knee.
Scooped up.
And a
Power slam. She's starting to look concerned. Wow.
Great athleticism.
She seemed to have gained the advantage here.
she's a lady that can turn it on quickly, no doubt about it.
Boom! Running knee lift. Uh-oh. Flashback.
Big time slam.
Vicious. She's calling her out.
She's going to try it again.
If that's not it, I don't know what is.
That was both a quick and powerful strike, guys.
In up the tag. Great evasion. That is a great reversal. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Look at that, going it out for the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Oh, read him there.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Big. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Oh, had that well scouted.
Jumping clothesline. What agility. Oh, what a spear. He's playing with him now. Uh-oh. Again for the pin and the win.
Yes.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Up on their shoulders.
Will it be?
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
Reverses. Can he make him pay? Finds a way to reverse.
His shoulders are down.
Despite their often heated and acrimonious past, Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun have managed to win the Mixed Match Challenge.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Judging from the look on Red's face, I think that ship has sailed, and she doesn't seem to be taking this very well at all. I mean, why would she? Red just lost to her best friend and her worst enemy. I'd be angry too.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Nice necklace, by the way. Real classy.
Thanks. I'll get you my jeweler's info. I bet he can throw together a runner-up version in no time.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. After all, I had a career record of 24-2 in MMA. I left that necklace at home.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe, and who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And before you say anything, I'm just looking to help. It's the only way he's going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. We'll set up a time later, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who's tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time, and besides, maybe she's changed, okay? People do that. And she was a good teammate. Good enough that we won the Mixed Match Challenge.
Are you trying to rub it in? Because I think your teammate's ridiculous necklace accomplished that already. And by the way, who is in charge of handling the charity money that you won?
Brooklyn. She gave it to an animal shelter in our hometown.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe she took the $500,000 and spent it on that awful necklace and murder coat she was wearing? I bet the animal shelter doesn't even exist.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. Red.
Yikes.
That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission match.
Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
So, guess how many wins I have now?
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe
150
get his revenge?
And of course I'm still undefeated. 0 losses.
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM. No offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
We're just moments away from one of the biggest matches of the year as the WWE World Heavyweight title will be on the line.
And given the stakes, I suspect we'll see these superstars push themselves like they've never been pushed before.
And guys, is it possible that tonight is the night we... This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe in his Coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand. Gentlemen, this is Samoa Joe. He is a very, very horrible person. He doesn't lie to the public about what he is. He doesn't sit behind a gilded curtain and try to tell the world he's a good person seeking justice and righteousness. No, Samoa Joe seeks domination and victory. This is Samoa Joe, and you will know him by the trail of carnage left in his wake.
Oh, again! Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
He's a ball of energy right now, but we'll see if it lasts.
Devastating kick. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Some hard offense landing on the champ.
A change of strategy has to be his next move. Oh, nasty impact.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
The superstar is digging down.
And comes up short there. Uh-oh. Got the crossface applied. He's just about there.
Ah, he got me.
And you will know him by the carnage in his wake. Samoa Joe.
You got me on that one, but it's alright.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe in his Coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
He's just dominating at this point.
He'd better hope his stamina lasts.
Across the top rope, stun gun. Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
Scoop slam.
Ooh, kick
with a belly-to-belly. Samoa Joe is definitely starting to wane.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
Up on their shoulders.
Nice amateur takedown.
Incredible impact.
I don't know how to do a submission move though.
Oh,
Shoot.
what a smash.
That is just insulting.
I don't know how to do a submission.
He might have been waiting on that one.
And another reversal. Seems like
R2 next. Okay. Thank you.
The challenger's hopes are slipping away.
He can't recover from a beating like this.
that killer instinct Samoa Joe has.
Oh, man, low clothesline.
Alright, you guys ready? Who's ready for this guy to lose?
Up on their shoulders. And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful!
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 2020, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
they just screwed with the wrong person. Let's go check out
Hey.
I'm tired of looking at the messages. Okay, almost done. And okay, I still got skill points left.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Braun. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas Champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Well, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out!
This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this?
Well, now you got it.
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He's suffered enough. Come on, don't do it. No! Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
It's... Here comes the Kiwi!
Don't let the appearance fool you. Dakota Kai will kick you.
The air is... If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun.
Boom! Right between the eyes. And Sasha Banks pulls off the counter.
Elbow drop!
Drop from above. Tying up the legs now.
Oh, looking for the surfboard!
Oh!
I got right to the gut! Oh, look at that scoop slam! Step up for the...
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep.
Oh, again! Forearm to the face!
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Ooh-wee.
Bang! Got her! Sasha Banks on the attack.
This is where Sasha Banks is at her best.
Good night.
Oh, my. And here we go. Oh, the old whipper snapper.
I am so glad I put money on her tonight.
Cover. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow. Hurricane Rana.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
There she goes. To the outside. There's the quickness.
Kick to the gut. Here's the setup.
Shoulders down to the count.
She came here to fight, not lay down.
Oh, no.
Reverse DDT. She's got the shoulders down. Real close, too close for comfort.
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Looking a little dazed here.
Right across the back of the neck. Lights out. DDT connects. That'll hinder your modeling career.
The attack above the shoulders yet again.
Man, that'll make your head hurt.
Running clothesline. Oh, my God, what an elbow.
Oh, she turns it around.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Sasha's where she loves to be right now, right in the spotlight.
That's awesome.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Ooh, just relentless.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
Not where you want to be at this point in the match, guys.
Definitely not.
Face crusher.
She is in a precarious position.
Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly. This could be it. Cover. And Sasha Banks is the winner here.
What the heck?
If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that on.
Going for the head here, going after the neck kick. Things not going her way.
That'll absolutely give you a headache.
That's for sure, Michael.
Going after the neck area.
Guys, I don't know how much more of this she can take.
Big back bodies. Another attack above the things not going her way.
Her head's got to be pounding right about now, Cole.
Going for the head here.
That's one you feel for a few days, Cole.
Dangerous position here, guys.
Oh, no. Suplex. Going after the neck area.
Guys, I don't know how much more of this she can take.
Oh, geez, you might break a neck that way.
Back in from the floor. Focusing on that. Going after the neck area.
That'll absolutely give you a headache.
That's for sure, Michael.
Taking the attack above the shoulders yet again.
Man, that'll make your head hurt.
Just sending a message there. Things not going her way.
Her head's got to be pounding right about now, Cole.
Sasha Banks got her there.
Focusing on the head here.
Tough position to be in for sure.
Oh, Sasha Banks gets the reversal.
Watch out!
Running Bulldog.
Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there.
Boom, boom, persistent.
We're about to see.
Is it enough? Is it? Look at this. This could do it. 1, 2, 3. Referee's calling for the bell. The match is over.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
These four girls fought their hearts out, Michael, but in the end, only one was the victor.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
You know, I heard a rumor that you were going to show that footage tonight. So with that in mind, I actually got a gift for you.
That's cute, but I don't put that high fructose trash in my finely tuned body.
It's not going in your body, it's going on your body.
Of course, Hothead Red loses her temper. Red's going to get revenge for their high school encounter.
Not if Brooklyn has anything to say about it. The old cell phone video didn't do it justice. It's even better in person all these years later.
Brooklyn may have won up Red again here tonight, but these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.
I wrote a special song for the Royal Rumble. Want to hear it?
Not really.
Well, I'm going to play it anyway. Well, I've been searching all these years for a sign to show me the way, but it was right in front of me, and he went by the name of Trey. You see, this man's been lucky his entire stupid career, so I knew if he could succeed, I had nothing to fear. Tonight I outlast 29 men so I can get my shot at the gold. And then the universe walks with Elias in the greatest tale ever told. So what do you think?
I think you're going to have to rewrite your song after tonight.
So what number did you get for the Royal Rumble match?
2.
Oh, well, that's a really tough draw, but I'm sure lots of people have won from that spot. Wait, is that piece of paper with your number on it folded in half?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's not 2, it's 23.
Okay, now I like your chances a little better. Not that I was doubting you before.
Like, after I win the Rumble, I can't wait to watch you put Brooklyn in her place once and for all.
She may have gotten the better of me in the past, but tonight's different. She has to step into my ring.
Yeah.
My only concern is she might pull something cheap, like having Samoa Joe get involved.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. By the way, have you seen Sin Cara? I think I owe him an apology.
Why?
When I thought I drew number 2, I may have thrown a slight tantrum and damaged his mini trampoline. I'm not sure he even knows how to get into the ring without that.
I think he'll manage for one night. Besides, we have bigger things to worry about.
Okay.
Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now.
He's going to need to eat a lot more steaks and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.
Adam Cole from behind, and he eliminates both of them.
And now Adam Cole is all alone in the ring, giving him a chance to catch his breath before the next superstar enters.
Here we go. Who's it going to be?
It's Sin Cara!
Whoa, what just happened there?
His trampoline exploded.
Is he okay?
Considering he just hit the apron rib first at full speed, I'm going to go with no.
Unfortunately, it looks like Sin Cara will not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble match.
I guess we're moving on to our next entrant.
It's Trey.
Adam Cole can't wait to get his hands on him.
Sorry, man. That's on me.
These two certainly have some unfinished business as Trey defeated Adam Cole for the WWE Championship thanks to Samoa Joe's interference. And ladies and gentlemen, we're underway here with the Royal Rumble match.
Big reversal.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful. Who's it gonna be?
Oh, launched with a belly-to-belly.
He might have him here. I think you're right, Michael.
Calling an audible, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I really thought the elimination was coming.
Gets him with a counter. Inside the ring now. Next entrance getting ready to come out. Seth Rollins finds a way out. Float over. Into a DDT. Here he comes, and he's got as good a chance as any to win this thing.
Maybe a better chance, if you ask me.
Woo-wee.
Oh, good night.
Sorry.
Slap!
Looks to make an elimination here.
Little known fact, guys, the first ever Royal Rumble was broadcast on free television at the very same time that the competition was holding their Bunkhouse Stampede pay-per-view. Coincidence? I think not.
Saw what he had in mind there. Oh, clothesline! Could very well will get dumped out here. Wow, can you
Ladies and
believe this,
gentlemen,
Corey?
Elias
Wait a minute, did that elimination really just happen?
Eliminated.
Jumping clothesline! What agility! WrestleMania, SummerSlam, the Royal Rumble, Saturday night's main event, you name it, they've emanated right here in Phoenix at one point over the years. Oh, again! Elbow smash! Uh-oh. Northern Lights bomb! Stomping, ouch! Not looking good right now. Forearm to the kidneys! Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it. Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful. Oh, this is a great move. The Brainbuster. Into the hammerlock. Oh, boy. Things are about to heat up here, guys.
I wouldn't want to be in the ring now, that's for sure.
Ooh! Spear! Lariat. Adam Cole, this is going to be big. Tell me about it. You never want to find yourself in a spot like this.
Double axe handle finds the mark. Wicked body shot.
A striking blow. That was just disrespectful. He's left wide open here. Releases the grip for some reason.
Perhaps has something else in mind here, Michael?
Devastating elbow.
And there's the elimination. Dream
Just
has
punched him in the
been
chest.
eliminated.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Bang, right in the face. This could be an elimination.
I think you're right.
Daniel Bryan with a slick reversal. Oh, my God, what an elbow. Big E showing some expert prowess here. Straight punch. Man, Seth Rollins, what
Adam
elements.
Cole has been eliminated.
Punch right to the face. Kick. Oh. And he's heading back in. Kick. Nasty kick. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Can you believe it?
Rollins has been eliminated.
Drop. What a clothesline. Ouch. Elbow smash. And Big E manages to reverse out of that one.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Lariat. His offense is on
Big E
point
has
right
been
now.
Not sure
eliminated.
where he got this much energy, but he's definitely feeling it.
We're about to find out who enters next.
It's going to be interesting who comes up on top early on in this contest. Spear! He's in trouble. Uh-oh. Bookend! Good night. Booker stole from Brock.
Which superstar is this going to be?
Huge elimination right
Kevin
there.
Owens has been eliminated.
Oh, you can tell he's got evil intentions on his mind.
In a match like this, you have to, Michael.
Big punch finds its mark.
In the face.
Haymaker connects. Boom!
Reversal. What a counter. to the face. He got out of the way.
Boom. Look how quick Ricochet is.
Super kick.
Strong impact from Ricochet.
Ouch.
Evading possible disaster there.
Whoa, now
Ricochet
that's a surprising
has been
elimination.
eliminated.
Talk about not being prepared.
The Royal Rumble is the WWE's All-Star Game. Except our All-Star Game actually means something. There's going to be a lot of offense in this match. High stakes, high pressure at the Rumble.
This is going to be big.
We all know what's at stake in the Royal Rumble. A chance to headline WrestleMania and put your name in the history books.
Where's the other one? Yeah, I kind of figured that. It's all good. I could just restart the match.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now.
He's going to need to eat a lot more steaks and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.
Adam Cole from behind, and he eliminates both of them.
And now Adam Cole is all alone in the ring, giving him a chance to catch his breath before the next superstar enters.
Here we go. Who's it going to be?
It's Sinclair!
Whoa, what just happened there?
His trampoline exploded.
Is he okay?
Considering he just hit the apron rib first.
I'm already halfway there. You have to just keep winning matches, and
Unfortunately, it looks like Sin Cara will not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble
the
match.
better your record is, the you have to keep playing the story mode. Like, even though you finished it, you have to do it twice. There's whatever you did not complete, like, there's other side missions you do.
Can't wait to get his hands on him.
That's why I'm doing them both at the same time.
Sorry, man. That's on me.
These two certainly have some unfinished business as Trey defeated Adam Cole for the
I'll show you.
WWE Championship thanks to Samoa Joe's interference. And this is how you start a Royal Rumble match. Oh, clothesline! Here we go, guys. Elimination coming up. Hold on. Change of plans here.
Interesting approach, Michael. I'm not sure I would do the same thing.
Whack! Oh, God. What a punch! He's not in a good spot here, guys. He continues to press forward.
Not sure where he gets his energy, but it is a sight to behold.
It's Seth Rollins' turn.
Here comes the Kingslayer.
Oh, what a forearm. Oh, again. Kick right to the midsection. Oh, thrust right to the throat.
Man can't breathe, the man can't fight.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Well-scouted reversal there. Oh, targeting the stomach.
Wow, this shakes things up a bit, to say the least. Boom, what impact! Oh my God,
And he's heading back in.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Jumping clothesline. What agility. There's the elimination.
Seth Rollins has been eliminated.
What do you think of his chances here tonight?
I definitely have him on my short list of favorites.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias has been eliminated.
And Big E exploiting the opening.
Straight punch, nothing fancy.
Oh, heavy-duty right hand.
And Big E manages to reverse out of that one.
Heading to the ring with a purpose.
Boy, that's the truth.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. That'll turn your lights out. Clothesline. Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Oh, what a chancery.
Back suplex. Oh,
Big E has been eliminated.
Wow. Michael, I did not see that elimination coming. Wow.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Scoop slam.
Full Nelson applied.
Dragon suplex.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. It's going to break an arm.
Oh, man. Gosh, why? Woo-wee.
Kevin Owens is a force within the ring.
Nice right hand.
Jumping clothesline. What agility. Straight punch. Not looking good, guys.
He might have been waiting on that one.
Look at the look on his face.
Oh, yeah, he looks super focused.
Little known fact, guys, the first ever Royal Rumble was broadcast on free television at the very same time the competition was holding their Bunkhouse Stampede pay-per-view. Coincidence? I think not. Oh, man. Now trampling the opposition.
Guess that's one way to incite your opponent.
Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show.
Oh, no, this could be it.
I'd be shocked if it isn't, Cole.
Looks like a change of plans here, guys.
Seemed to me like the grip was slipping a bit. That might explain it.
To elaborate more on the 1988 Rumble Bunkhouse Stampede controversy, it's worth noting that the competition held their event in New York that night, a location long considered to be WWE territory.
A bold move indeed, but I'm willing to bet in retrospect, the competition wishes they never did poke that bear.
There goes KO with the
Velveteen Dream has been eliminated.
Bryan is in complete control of this match.
Up on their shoulders.
Setting up.
Check out Kevin Owens' offense.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Kevin Owens has been eliminated.
Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor.
There's the new Daniel Bryan has been eliminated.
Clothesline.
Harsh impact.
Great reversal.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
There's the elimination.
Ricochet has been eliminated.
Royal Rumble, and will now go on to fight for a championship at WrestleMania.
Wait a second. Why is the countdown clock starting up again? The Rumble's over.
Apparently there's another entrant.
Hold on, it can't be.
Is that who I think it is?
No way.
It's the President of the United States of America. President Rock is in the Royal Rumble.
This is unbelievable. We all thought the match was over, but I guess there are 31 entrances here.
It's the president. He can do whatever he wants.
We're all witnessing history. For the first time ever, the President is competing in the Royal Rumble.
And Trey has to beat him to go to WrestleMania.
Over the years, there have been numerous surprise entrants in the Royal Rumble, from returning superstars to legends and even celebrities. But none of them were bigger than this.
Surprise factor aside, what can we expect to see from President Rock tonight? I mean, as of late, all of his fierce opponents have been of the political variety in Washington. What kind of fighting shape is he in?
Just look at him. I don't think he's missed a workout the entire time he's been in the Oval Office. In fact, I heard half of Air Force One has been converted into the top-of-the-line gym.
And don't forget, Trey's already been in the Rumble for a while. The President's completely rested.
You two may be right, but we're about to find out if our Commander-in-Chief has what it takes to win the Royal Rumble.
Pow, what a shot.
Uh-oh. Bookend!
Good night.
Booker stomp from Rock.
Straight punch, nothing fancy.
He is efficient and dangerous. Barring any more surprises, this time it's official. Trey has won the Royal Rumble and will compete for a title at WrestleMania.
I still can't believe what we just witnessed. This is going to make headlines all around the world.
It looks like the president's not finished with Trey.
Trey has earned the President's seal of approval.
Maybe he's in line for a cabinet position.
Let's not get carried away, Saxton.
He should at least get an invite to the White House.
You've known the president for a long time, Cole. You been to the White House yet?
No, but he's a busy guy. I'm sure he'll get around to inviting me. Anyway, congratulations again to Trey on this history-making night.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE
I'll show you, chill.
You may not like her, but she's as tough as they come. It's Brooklyn Von Braun. Introduce. The match with nearly 2 decades of build-up has finally made it to a WWE ring. It's Red versus Brooklyn Von Braun.
Until recently, I would have thought Red had the advantage with Brooklyn Von Braun stepping onto her turf. But Brooklyn's transition from MMA to WWE has been virtually seamless.
Yeah, it's very similar to how quickly Ronda Rousey was able to get acclimated in WWE.
With that being said, tonight's outcome is extremely difficult to predict, as this might be one of the most personal conflicts we've ever witnessed. Oh, man. Oh, right to the gut. The champ taking their share of hits now.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Oh, here we go. DDT. Oh, an overhand chop. Stomping down.
Changes her fortune there.
Straight. Red and Brooklyn are going back and forth, taking out years of frustration on each other.
Looks like Red's got the upper hand for now.
Red with the tackle.
And now both women are down.
So far, these two have been matching each other move for move. One of them needs to somehow gain an edge.
And there you see Samoa Joe watching this heated battle.
I think he's headed out here to provide that edge Brooklyn needs.
Trey nails him from behind. He was ready to stop him. When the action takes place behind the scenes, anything goes. Forklifts, lockers, chairs, tables, broken windows. We've seen it all over the years.
We've definitely seen a lot, Michael Cole, but when it comes to these two, we ain't seen nothing yet.
I just hope they stay away from my rental car.
You should have ponied up for the insurance, you cheapskate.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact! Boom! And finds a counter.
Samoan drop.
Oh, boy. Setting up for a powerbomb.
Not done yet.
Hold
Not
on.
again, not again.
A third time?
Boom! Trey manages to get Samoa Joe down, but for how long?
Wait, what's Trey doing?
I think he's going to put Joe inside the trunk of that car.
He's going to try to. Joe's dead weight.
Well, that's one way to stop Samoa Joe from interfering.
Yeah, assuming that trunk is strong enough to contain Joe and his enhanced arm.
It looks like it'll do the job, for now at least. Red and Brooklyn are finally recovering after we cut away to see what was happening backstage between Trey and Samoa Joe.
I'm just glad that thanks to Trey, we're going to get a definitive winner in this match.
Yeah, as long as one of them can make it back in the ring before the 10 count.
And they both do. Neither of them are ready for this match to end.
For nearly a decade, the Divas title was the pinnacle for women's wrestling, and it's back up for grabs tonight.
Now, Michael, you and I were there to call a final defense of this title at Roadblock in 2016, and I am excited to call it again right here tonight.
Hooked him up. High angle belly-to-back suplex.
She's looking relentless now.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is sustaining the effort.
On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
Bringing it back into the ring. Straight punch. Woo-wee. That offense really hitting her hard.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
Boom, right in the button. Power from the suplex. Things aren't looking good for her. They are incredible athletes. The best in the world today, battling it out for the women's title. Vicious back suplex. What a shot. Elbow drop.
She ducks out of the way there.
Ah, backdrop suplex.
Rolling neck snap.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Not what she was looking for.
Back suplex.
Very nice.
She's trying to fight back, but it doesn't look good.
Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her.
Teeing off.
And she's elusive movement there.
Oh, again. A knee drop. Head crank. Straight punch. She's taking charge here.
She's able to turn it on at will.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next. On the apron. Whoa, not so fast.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Back now inside the ring. straight punch. Counter.
Brutality.
She is in a precarious position.
Looking to inflict even more damage.
Now it's going to get ugly. It's going to get bad. Up to the top rope.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Spanish fly. My goodness.
That could be it. Kicking out of that man used up her last bit of energy.
She returns the favor there.
She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point. Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch.
Oh, man.
It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's showing some great...
She's trying one more time.
That can certainly do it.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. Red has done it. Not only has she defeated the woman who's tormented her for years, but she's also achieved a childhood dream in capturing the WWE Divas Championship.
This has to feel like a giant weight has been lifted off of Red in so many ways.
And here comes Red's best friend to join in the celebration.
Respect to Red for being able to achieve the seemingly impossible. This is truly a special night for her, both personally and professionally.
I knew you'd be here early. You always were an overachiever.
You here to demand your rematch? Because I have no problem beating you again tonight.
There's not going to be a rematch.
You're giving up that easily?
No, there's not going to be a rematch because you're going to announce your retirement tonight.
That's news to me.
It's why I wanted to find you first thing, so you could start writing your big farewell speech. But that kind of emotional garbage should actually come easily to you. I mean, if you get stuck, you could just borrow something from your earlier writing. You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is, we did, but we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. Garbage,
What's
garbage,
so
garbage.
funny, Uncharted?
Love always, your mom and dad. That's right. I found out you wrote that little piece of fiction kicking off 20 years of lies to your best friend. His real parents are dead, and you've been stringing him along this entire time, making him think they're alive just so you'd have one friend in your depressing life. You never told him the truth, even when he continued to pathetically leave 2 empty seats for them that would never be filled.
Why? Why are you doing this?
The why doesn't really matter. Right now, you should be more concerned with the what, as in what could happen next. I could expose you and all your lies, destroying your life, your reputation, and most of all, your friendship with Trey. Or you can retire immediately, and I'll make your secret my secret. But one way or another, it's happening tonight.
I know walking away from everything you've worked for will be the hardest thing you've ever done, but you have to keep our secret. Please. And that's how I won the WWE Divas Championship, crossing off one of the most elusive things on the list. But the Divas Championship wasn't just a title. It was more than that. It was...
Sorry, I think something amazing just happened. Earlier today, I received a note saying I would finally get to meet my birth parents at the Hall of Fame ceremony tonight, and I think they just arrived.
I don't know what's happening
I apologize
either.
if I'm a little distracted.
Who are those people?
I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. We're almost done here, so I'll catch up with you real soon, okay? Sorry, again, for cutting you off. Where were you?
There's really not much left to say, other than to cover how we ended up here tonight. When I defeated my lifelong nemesis to capture this championship, the same championship I dreamed of winning as a young girl, it was an amazing feeling. But after that wore off, I was consumed by a range of different emotions, ones that I hadn't felt in a very long time. Satisfaction, relief, peace of mind. The fire that drove me throughout my career to come out here and fight on a nightly basis was suddenly gone. I went from thinking, what's next, to what's left. And I realized that after crossing off the most elusive item on the list, the answer was not much. Because I accomplished everything I set out to do and way more. So I had to be honest with myself. If I kept going, everything after would feel like a letdown. And that's not how I want to live my life or remember my career. So with all that being said, I'm here tonight to relinquish the Divas Championship and announce my retirement from WWE, effective immediately.
Is this actually happening?
Unfortunately, I think it is.
Now, I know this is probably shocking, and some of you might be disappointed or upset, but this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I've lived this part of my life to the fullest, and now it's time for me to go explore other challenges. And who knows, maybe I'll try acting again. You all saw how my only other audition went. Can't go worse than that, right? Finally, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me for all these years. Please continue to back the next women who take my place, who I am certain will be stronger, more athletic, and hopefully a little less temperamental than I was. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks, everyone.
I'm not really sure what to say. I'm stunned.
I think we all are. No one was expecting this.
Thank you, Red.
Yes, thank you. And we wish you all the best.
What was that? You can't retire. You've got years left on your career.
I'm sorry, but I need you to try to understand.
Maybe I could wrap my head around it if I had a little more warning. I mean, when you texted me, make sure you watch my promo tonight, I was expecting you had some clever line about Brooklyn, not that you were going to walk away from WWE.
This wasn't something I was planning for a long time. It happened quickly.
Okay, fine, but if you're done, then I'm done. We're a package deal, remember?
No, what? Don't do this.
I need you to try to understand.
What about the title shot you just earned in the Royal Rumble? And getting revenge on Samoa Joe for everything he's done?
None of that matters if you're not along for the ride, too.
You need to think about this some more. You're making an impulsive decision.
I've made up my mind. I'm done.
Hey, make sure you guys do me a favor. Throw up a like button for me and subscribe to my channel, please.
I never expected my plan to work this well and cause your idiot friend to retire
Shout out to Corey. Shout out to my boy, another member of SL Inc.
And that's the best part of all of this.
He's in the crew.
Anyway, just wanted to wish you a happy early retirement.
David
Maybe you
Anderson.
can take up bingo or going to dinner at 3 p.m. or yelling at kids in your neighborhood.
Let's get it, boys.
If you kick that ball in my yard
Well,
one more time,
I
I'm
already
going
know
to
you
put
already
you on my
subcast.
list. Hilarious. See you, never again.
Ugh.
Live with your show intro in 5 minutes.
Thanks. Just let me run through it once to make sure I've got it. Who will be named as your top 10? Prepare yourself for drama as our contestants get their hands dirty, glad-handing with the CEO of a manure company to see who can get the upper hand for their fall fertilizer campaign. It's all hands on deck. Coming up next on America's Next Top Hand Model. Do you think there's too many hand puns?
It's perfect. It's not heavy-handed at all.
I see what you did there. Hey, sorry I missed your other call. I'm at my new hosting gig. Look, if this is about getting Baron Corbin a spot on the show, I'm still relatively new here, so I don't think I have that kind of pull yet. Oh, okay, good, because honestly, I don't think Baron's hands are anything to write home about.
Oh, I will.
Wait, what'd you say? Really? That's amazing! Did you tell Red yet? Yeah, she's been hard to reach lately. Okay, I'll try her. This is... Woo! Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, oh, yeah, ooh, 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 I'm gonna be famous-er. I'm gonna be famous-er. Ah! Yes!
That's my ring. And my championship. I hate you, Brooklyn. What?
Hey, it's been a while. How's it going?
I'm great. I'm on vacation at the beach, which is why no one's been able to reach me. Trying to disconnect, you know?
Oh, that's good to hear. I only have a minute, so I'll make this quick. I just got some amazing news. We're going into the WWE Hall of Fame together.
Really? Wow, I'm shocked. I mean, I thought it would happen someday, but definitely not this fast.
They didn't say this, but I'm assuming they want to capitalize on my crossover appeal as host of ANTHM.
I'm sure that's it.
I know we didn't expect our careers to end the way they did, but it's nice to know we accomplished enough to go into the Hall of Fame. And more importantly, we're going in together, just like it's always been.
Yeah, it is nice.
Hey, I gotta run. Don't relax too much. You know what they say about idle hands. Ooh, I gotta work that into tonight's show.
Congrats.
You too. Ooh, I wish I could see Brooklyn's reaction.
I'm sure she won't be happy. Which makes me happy.
Move! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Get out of my way! Are you kidding me? Those two pieces of human trash are going into the Hall of Fame? This has to be a joke! They were only in the WWE for a cup of coffee. You know what? An actual cup of coffee deserves to be inducted before they do!
Take it easy. We're all entitled to our opinions, but there are certain realities you can't dispute. While Red and Trey may have had shorter careers than the typical Hall of Famer, the impact they made during that time was tremendous. So it doesn't matter if you or anyone else disagrees, they are going to get the recognition they deserve.
We'll see about that.
Man, feels like we've been up here for like 15 hours. Hope everyone's still with us. But, I think that pretty much sums everything up, right?
Yeah, I think we covered it all.
And there's only one thing left to do. List, please. It's time to cross off one final list item together. Get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Shoot, I think I forgot a pen.
Seriously?
I've got one you can use.
I'm sure someone else in this arena has a spare pen, so you can go sit down.
Take it easy. I just wanted to come up here in front of the world to say congratulations and finally put our differences behind us. I would never do anything to take away from your special night that you so rightfully deserve. Trey, even your birth parents are here, which is amazing. Stand up, please. But before you finish up, there's just one thing I want to mention that you left out of your speech. You see, Red wasn't 100% honest about what led to her retirement and later her best friends. In fact, it turns out she has a little secret, which is the real reason she walked away from WWE.
You have to do something. She's gonna ruin everything. I'm sorry, but I'm done hiding this for us. It's over.
What really happened was I found out the truth behind this secret, and she didn't want me to tell anyone. So she chose to retire instead. But I couldn't sit back and let her get away without everyone knowing the real Red. So let's start with this. That lovely older couple in the audience, they're not Trey's parents. I know, because they're fakes I hired to be here. That letter you got that said they were coming tonight, also a fake. But if you want to see your real parents, I can make that happen. Here they are. Yeah, that pretty much says it all. And look at the date there. They were already long gone by the time we were in high school. Which makes you wonder, Trey, how could they have written you a letter? Maybe someone else wrote it to try to manipulate you into doing whatever they wanted. And maybe that person was so miserable and lonely, they had to resort to something morbid like that to ensure they always had a friend at their side. But who would do such a terrible thing? Certainly not your so-called best friend, right?
Is this true?
We're not finished here. If you come any closer,
hey,
I will
can
crush
you guys
his neck.
ban this guy, please?
And the same goes for anyone else. If you try to stop us, I will end him.
Wow, you guys are crazy. Hey, get rid of him too.
Trey?
Here, I'll back out and delete this one then. And then I'll come back on if you want, or should I just keep it going? Nah, don't what? Don't delete it? Okay. Keep it going? Okay. That's probably in K. I'm trying to mess up my stuff. It's okay. It's okay. At least I made my my character NK killer. So you guys have already lost. I've beaten your leader. What is it, 15 times in a row already? So I'm still undefeated. I have 150 wins to 0 on my career, on not my career, but my online. So yeah. Yeah, that's definitely in gay.
Do you need me to make another ice machine run?
You know, there's some wounds that ice can't heal. What?
You have to admit, that was a pretty cheesy line.
You know, you have a really strange way of apologizing.
I'm sorry. It's just, we've been working through this all night, and I think I'm starting to lose it. Look, you know how I truly feel. You also know me better than anyone else. I made a stupid decision to protect you when we were kids, and it just kept escalating from there. I wanted to tell you so many times, but it got harder and harder, especially when you started leaving the tickets. I couldn't bring myself to take that away from you. It would be like you finding out that America's Next Top Hand model was fixed.
Wait, is it? Did you hear something?
No, I was just using that as an example.
Okay, because I don't think I could handle that right now. I think I always knew deep down that it was all too good to be true. that I'd never meet them, but I guess a part of me wanted to believe that maybe something bigger would come out of all of this. That it wasn't just about action figures or championships or entertaining millions of people. That it would help me find a part of myself that was missing.
But maybe something bigger did come out of all this. This wasn't about finding two people who would fill a hole in your life. It was about millions of people finding you to fill holes in their lives.
Now that was cheesy.
But it's true.
Maybe.
I have something for you.
Please don't tell me this is a letter from my long-lost aunt and uncle telling me to forgive my best friend.
Just open it.
What's this all about?
It's our new list. On one of my ice machine runs, or maybe it was one of the times you locked me out of the room, I can't remember, but I made some phone calls to management, and it's unprecedented, but they've agreed to let us get revenge on Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at tomorrow night's WrestleMania. Assuming you're on board.
I guess we're coming out of retirement. This has to be some kind of record.
There's one other thing you need to know. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe agreed to the match, but only if we put our Hall of Fame spots on the line.
You really want to do this?
If we don't fight back after what they did, then we don't deserve those spots.
Package deal. I'm in.
Hey, just wanted to let you know, I left 2 open seats in the audience just like you always did.
Why? I mean, obviously my birth parents aren't showing up anytime soon. So was it just for good luck or out of respect or something?
You'll see.